Hi, welcome to Entertainment Pedia YouTube channel. In this video, we are talking about 10 highest rated Hollywood movies on IMDb, ranked by votes. Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. Number 10. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, 2003. The closer to Peter Jackson's trilogy of films adapting J.R.R. Tolkien's seminal fantasy novels is blockbuster filmmaking done right. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King provides a satisfying conclusion to the nearly 9 hours of story. This film sees Aragorn claim his birthright as the King of Gondor, possibly the most outstanding cavalry charge ever put to film, and the eventual destruction of the ring and defeat of the big bad Sauron. This film holds a three-way tie for the most awarded film in Oscars history, with Ben-Hur and Titanic all sharing the illustrious honor of taking home 11 awards. Number 9. The Godfather, 1972. Rarely does a film so completely transcend the medium's limits to become a staple of popular culture. But The Godfather is an odd confluence of factors. Anish Hollywood had thought dead, a young, maverick filmmaker with the vision to revitalize the gangster movie genre, and one of the best casts of all time combined to bring this all-time classic to life. Number 8. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, 2001. The task of adapting the Lord of the Rings trilogy that Tolkien spent most of his lifetime developing, and had a massive influence on the genre as a whole, was perhaps rightly seen as one that was, for all intents and purposes, impossible. However, Peter Jackson and New Line Cinema decided to take on the challenge, and it paid off. Number 7. The Matrix, 1999. What is The Matrix? Is a seemingly simple question, but one that perplexed and intrigued audiences as part of one of the most effective marketing campaigns in history. An odd combination of the height of stunt work, exciting new technologies, and philosophical contemplation of humanity's relationship with machines combined to make The Matrix a massive hit and a cultural phenomenon. This film holds a special place in many people's hearts, and it's easy to see why. It changed the way blockbusters were made, introducing the world to bullet time and revolutionary special effects. It's worth noting that it's still considered the best one in the Matrix franchise, and is still worth watching again today. Number 6. Pulp Fiction, 1994. Pulp Fiction is the film that cemented Quentin Tarantino as a creative force in Hollywood. It's hard to put a finger on precisely what makes this film so good. An all-star cast trading barbs with each other from Tarantino's whip-smart script and playing with editing conventions to tell a non-linear story are two of the top reasons. Number 5. Forrest Gump, 1994. Known for his crowd-pleasing films, director Robert Zemeckis is at his most crowd-pleasing when he introduces the world to the journey of Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks, as he goes from being an impoverished child in Alabama to have an unlikely impact on events that shaped the world in the 20th century. Number 4. Fight Club, 1999. David Fincher's grungy, punk-infused adaptation of Chuck Palahniuk's novel of the same name is one of the defining cult classics of the 1990s, combining psychological thriller, comedy, and fight movie into one tantalizing package. Fight Club is dirty, unapologetic, depressing, and exhilarating all in the same breath, not to mention pulling off one of the best twists in cinema history. Number 3. Inception, 2010. Having proven his ability to make money at the box office, Christopher Nolan was given a large budget and relative creative freedom for his next big hit. Inception was a concept that had been in Nolan's head since the days of Memento, and a perfect combination of timing, funding, and ideas came together for him to make it in the style that he had always envisioned. Number 2. The Dark Knight, 2008. Proving just as adept at adapting existing material as he is at crafting his own unique stories, Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy has stood the test of time. While the other two films form practical bookends for the trilogy, The Dark Knight genuinely stands out. Number 1. The Shawshank Redemption, 1994. After being put in prison for a crime he says he didn't commit, Andy Dufresne is sent to Shawshank, one of the worst prisons in the state. Not the kind of man who is cut out for prison life, Dufresne befriends Ellis Boyd Red Redding, and the two men bond during their time inside together, maintaining their hope in a place where it appears there's none to be had. The Shawshank Redemption is, without a doubt, a triumph. One of the best films ever made about hope and the human spirit. Frank Darabont directs the best of his Stephen King adaptations, showing another side to the horror master. Anchored by Freeman and Robbins' fantastic chemistry, it is a great film that has stood the test of time. That's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed our video. For more videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.